I've got to... We're on television here! We're being filmed! Give me a second. Yeah, I can't really see because it's kind of like murky. I don't have it on full blast lighting. For my view, my screen view anyway. But you know how crazy this is? This is part B. I just wanted to enjoy, like, it only took... I was shocked. My downloads are coming in like Flynn. That's funny. Anyway, welcome back to my expanded divine panel of the Infinite Eight. Part B. This is the new news, the UnfakableWith, Uncontested, Part B. Okay, so this is strange. Because on the left side, again, I swear, I shuffled the deck, and then I did the little ping, and then I picked it up, and then the left side still has a Seven of Swords. So, whatever is coming through is practically the same. In fact, it's more of like stealing home base type of energy, because on the right side, the doing side, is Knight of Wands, which is like have confidence in confronting whatever's presented to you. Like whatever it is, you are insured, Tina, that I am insured that it is like stealing home base. Like it's a provided resource. You're going to use your ammo on me. That's another resource, you know, even if it's a reference point to gear back on later, like pedal back on. What's that song? Pedal? I don't know. Anyway, in the shuffling though, on prefix to this, even like before like typing up like part B, etc., setting up, just like reorganizing the cards so that it, you know, it fell into separate decks again. This came through on the driver's side, and it's on the driver's floor, being served like freedom papers, you know, being freed, your release. So this also means that I'm no longer blacklisted. Whatever is like appears to be blacklisted is really an illusion. I'm exposed to the world. The messaging, definitely. So yeah, you're set free. I am set free. And this is by my own doing. Like yeah, it's UnfakableWith, you know? Anyway, this is wonderful. So what are the clarifying cards, let's say, for the prefix? Okay, let's do the prefix first, okay? Let's put this here. Okay. Okay. That was fast. This is the High Priestess in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then the Moon card in reverse combined. Okay. Do you see that? Interesting. This is freeing myself. This is freeing myself from like dark magic, dark witchery type of work. It's like, go on, get lost. Shoo, shoo, shoo. I'm still within the energetic range of the new moon in Aquarius. Again, my south node, which is further amplified in its context because I am that was my previous mastery in my past lives. Was it by the people, of the people, for the people type of energy? Very community based. So that's like backhand knowledge to me. So if I need to slap anybody, it's going to contain that. That innate knowledge. And I think that's part of what adds to my charm. And as well as soft skill intellect. I really feel like that. Like, it's not just like made up on its own. Like, I didn't just generate this out of nowhere through observation, through higher level listening skills. But this is like, again, the receptivity and the provisions of what others were able to provide in different eras. So I'm gifted that. And so no dark magic, like, really is fully effective on me. Yeah, you know, it may be like in previous states where I was, you know, going through the growth path, like very baby witch, you know, or even just baby level spiritual, like that kind of, those kind of energetics were more like symptomatic rather than the long range, like a lethal view of what was intended. So what they're saying is like get lost to those energies. And then my personal magic is like, I know I'm more so authentic within like the range of intentions and manifesting power, the high priestess power. So the way I get lost is like, I recognize that whatever is like proposed to be an opposition, that was proposed to be a threat, I understand it as ammo, okay? Non-bias, it's just ammo. Ammo placed in the wrong hands, you know? I remember this cartoon thing with Disney. It was like, I think Goofy was learning to drive, and there was it was misrecognized, I guess, that the vehicle was the thing to blame. And the vehicle wasn't really at fault, but rather the driver. So it was like a really cool way of educating children on like identifiers of accountability. And it was just like this little comedic way of presenting that. So the same thing here. So like, I recognize that that's ammo placed in the wrong hands. And somehow I feel like this has to do with like regulation with like gun control. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like laws are about to change and shift so that it's not just standardized regulations to obtain weaponry. I mean, I think some rules may maintain the same for precautionary measures, but I feel like those that have like a record or like some kind of, like, they are banned from obtaining weapons, something like that. Like, they've already proven to be a threat to the world at large, when they've abused their power, you know, that kind of advantage. I feel like that. I don't know what the gun laws are, but that's what I'm getting from here. Yeah, it's like, it's the same idea as like, okay, by like exaggeration, let's say, if someone was in prison, like a prison guard handing over their weaponry to like a prison mate so they can practice, like, you know, shooting out in the, you know, like their aims, you know, it's just, there's something quirky about that. I don't know why we got there, but this is the clarifier to the Eight of Swords energy. So like, I recognize this stuff as noise. So my ammo is not really relative to their ammo. It's more like I'm focusing on my ammo, which is like, I'm leaving this scenario, that whatever's proposed here, and I'm going to do my own thing. You know, I'm going to be my introverted self, and I'm going to manifest under my like own roof, and I'm going to, you know, or you know, even if it's the roof of, under the roof of my own car, like doing my thing over here. And if that's what keeps me in, you know, at regulated, then that's what I'm gonna do. So it the less attention that is provided to these ill-intended propositions, like, the better off you are. That's what it is. So I freed myself. Look at that. And others recognize it, and therefore not just commend it, but provide credibility to it. So therefore, it's like an amplified version of freedom. You know what I mean? So there's that. Okay, so the clarifier for the Seven of Swords, so this is in the manifesting side of the confidence card, and facing that confrontation. This is kind of like intervention on a very isolated view. Like, I know what's coming. Like, in my microcosm, I know that this is a possibility, but I know that I'm known to steal bases. I'm known for the ability to slip into something more comfortable, you know, that kind of energy. to like slide. Like it's almost suave. It's almost like finessed. Home run is finessed. It's not just accessible, like it's finessed into positioning. So anyway, let's go here. 2, 3, 2, 1. Clarifiers. Oh, crud. Okay, let's get at this. Okay, so what? Cut into it. It is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Magical opportunities. And, oh, shiz. And what else? Ace of Cups. Magical. Where are you? Okay, you see Ace of Cups right there. Magical opportunities, replenishing. And what fell down here, it is the Devil card. So, this is high level magic. It's like refreshing though. It's not like you know, like manifesting, like even with sex magic, you're like, your intentions are breeding, are looming, are, you know, reaching like a crescendo. And in order to have that fall into place, not just the intention of it, but you have to be like in the mode of something that is kind of like invigorating and effortful almost. Like going on a roller coaster ride, if you want to be more wholesome about it. That's what it is. Like you're supposed to like link up something that exudes your like human spirit, your force, in order to like have the exterior manifested. And it's kind of just like emotioning, like a nudge, like, hey, I'm very much invested. This is what I'm really into, you know. And then the universe is like, I like your style. Bibbidi bobbidi boop, you get it. And so that's the energy that we're talking about here. Why did we even say that? Okay, because I got the magical card, which is the 3 of Pentacles in reversal. 3 of Pentacles is always like going, like dominantly is always something positive. It's always something like highly beneficial to celebrate, whether it's upcoming or in its like present now moment tense. So in the now, because of the energy, like the context of every other cards here, all the cards here, it's presenting something very like effervescent, like very magical in its formation, like the bubbly effect, you know. And then what else was the next one? Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like the bubblies, you know, like champagne type of energy. And don't you know it? This is like highly attractive. Like people are almost obsessed. Like I want to like cuff that from all different angles. You see, like everybody's like there's 5 different energies, like Hierophant, like teacher, higher level, like respectable energies that want to cuff that shiz down for sure. Anyway, okay, so this was the left side, the recipient side, and it's King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is somebody that manipulates the distributions of wealth, especially if it comes out of their own pocket. Now, the psychology behind this is because they've been cheated many times before by a variety of groups, and they're up to here being jaded with it, and they're taking back control in their hands. However, the enemy isn't the exact enemy. It's kind of like vengeance, like when it's not the same enemy. Like energy is transient, but like it's misplaced and displaced. So I think that's something that they need to learn on their own terms, and not for me to like mother out, you know. But this is a recognition of like what you're working with, what's being received, like the possibility of that. Like that's one of the realities. But there's also the reality of like, Tina, your energy is so freaking good, so scrumptious, so delectable, that, you know, like in winning home base, like you have people that like will go like kind of head over heels, like head honcho style, and in the assist in like stealing that home plate. So like these are like winner winner chicken dinner type of energies in the follow through. And the way I know this to be true is that on the doing side, the manifesting side, not only do I have the Tower card, like, and so it is done, you know, the objective card in reverse, the Hangman card in reverse. So it's very much seated, you know. This is the firm decision and being like the full awareness. Like this is totally lit energy. This is enlightenment to the Hangman card in reverse. Like and no longer being detached in its, how do I say it? It is still kind of being detached, like you like the cheese stands alone, that type of energy, that kind of, yeah. So this is the cheese stands alone. It is like I've made the choice and it's firm. Like I've come into the awareness, I've put some thought into it. Again, remember, it's like the dark night of the soul, but in daylight. And to have the striking power of lightning during the daytime, like that's a rarity. That's a rarity. Like this is not everybody can steal a home plate, nor can they have the support of those like doing the secret coding in order to cheer you on and like motion you. Like that's a secret coding, like almost military style, like you know that kind of coding. So I got that. That's wonderful. Okay. So part B, this is the let's remind ourselves. This is the new news, the UnfakableWith, Uncontested, part B. Okay, so what does my divine panel, expanded divine panel of infinite eight want to tell me? First me, and then my collective, okay? So what do you want to tell me? Yeah, I'm just shocked because like, this is not like, what do you call it? Bragging? What do you call it? But this is just like an awareness. Like I'm going to pat myself on the back because I don't expect the pat on the back from others. That's something that I'm used to, and it's not a chip on my shoulder. This is just something that I got to do for myself. And then I'm very proud of myself. Like you should not be afraid of like patting yourself on the back. And so it is. But when I came up with the playlist, the downloads, like the channeling was so fast. Like I've never done it like just in the seating of like my own car, or it's always been like at random at home, like in just like random spurts. But like to have like the base level was on point. Like that was 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes that I was able to come up with that. And also listen to the music itself, like probably listening to the music, like to enjoy it myself, and like speed review the messaging, like another like 10-15 minutes. Like holy smokes, amazing. So I'm really excited about that. Like I love timing myself in turnarounds, just so that I know what I can do, what I can deliver, and then I can kind of, I can place a more accurate value of what I bring to the table, so that I'm not given like, what is it, lowballed, basically. And that's so wonderful, so good. So my guides beyond the veil and the like, my expanded divine panel of 8, my mentors, all of them, they're positioning me to like to be able to manifest pentacle energy from it. Like it's indisputable, uncontested energy. Yeah. So that's wonderful. Okay, so what do you want to say, my panel of infinite 8? For me, to me. What do you want to tell me? Okay, what is this? 7 of Pentacles in reversal, cha-ching, and the Empress, extroverted. Do you understand? Do you understand? Holy smokes. Like I brought it, the Empress energy. Not just an Empress, the frickin' Empress. You see? That's wealth in all measures. That's abundance and that's fertility. That's not just the golden eggs or the basket that holds all the golden eggs, but that is the golden egg maker. That's for me. That's for me. It's good. I love it. That's amazing. Okay. So what are my clarifiers? Okay, let's say for the 7 of Pentacles in reversal. What's the okay. First it was 7 of Cups in reverse. You are chosen. We have chosen you deliberately. And then there's this. Oh my gosh, I'm the ace. Like Stroker's ace. You see this? Look at this. This is the little girl again. I'm the bringer of the ace to the 10 of Pentacles. So even if people like are immensely wealthy in whatever avenue, I bring that ace. Like I'm the cherry on top. But I'm not so big on cherries. I'm more like the strawberry on top. Yeah. Do you see that? And you know, like strawberries are so much more abundant. Like if you really think about it, all those little like dots, those are all seeds. That's the Empress of the that's the obvious Empress of fruits. You see? Like that's insane. That's a cha-ching energy right there. Holy smokes. I asked for the clarifier and they gave me that. Oh, are you even seeing this? Look. So look, there's the bringer and then there's like the fruits, right? When you see this, you see how it aligns? How freaking crazy that is? So it's kind of like reverse role, reverse psychology. So the bringers, okay, are my supporters. Like they're immensely wealthy. And then what's like to come to cha-ching is like what I bring, you know? That's crazy good. That's crazy. All right, so what's my clarifier for the Empress? Accentuated. Clarifier or clarifiers? What do you want to tell me? Again, the fire element is coming up massively. It's judgment. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Like, that's crazy. Again, the fire energy was peeking its head out. Like, I'm here. I'm here. You know, like, what is it? Is it emus? Ostriches. You know, like, they're scared. They put their head in the ground. And then the roll call comes. And it's like, oh, wait. I'm not an ostrich. I'm... Muppet. I'm a phoenix. I was just in amongst other ostriches. I'm here. I'm roll call. I'm here. That's what that is. You see the sun right there. On the is it on the left side or the right side? On the right side, the doing side. Holy smokes! Do you see that? Looking to the right side, at the right hand, the sun card. That's the Eye of Ra. That's amazing. Thank you, Ra. I love it. I love it. Oh, and you know, it's like the shake your tambourine. It's Eve, you know, the tambourine. You see? What's that song also? It's an old song. It's tambourine. I don't know. Forgot. Okay, so for my collective, what do you want to say before I close this out? Because it's already been 24 minutes. All right. For my collective, what do you want to say to them? That's amazing. These two. And then that one, peekaboo. The moon card. The King of Wands. What the frick? Do you understand? Okay, what's peeking out over there? Because the two also wanted to slide right out. One more second. What is this? King of Pentacles. Look, people are coming up to bat. Up to play. Do you understand this? Both kings. And the moon card. Those are heavy hitters. Like, they hit it where it counts. 6 of Pentacles in reverse and Justice. It's time for you to receive justice, Tina. We're going to do your duties. What? That's no secret to the sauce. So my collective here. is like they also do kind of MoonMagick whether or not they realize it. My collective is very much tied to the moon, whether or not they are female energy. Like, we all have water in our bodies, and we're all compelled by the same unifying forces. Those that distract and those that attract. And so the moon has the power to do so. And those that those that are not realizing, like, their consciousness is in dormancy, but they have the talent, they have the skill set, they have the past life know-how, and they have the supporting ancestry to do so, they might find themselves more like, if they look at the track record, if they're like because, like, these are goal-oriented individuals. So if they look at their track record, at their calendaring or whatever, they can see that they're most active and most compelling, if not most distracted, like in their lower states, lower vibing energies, during major moon celestial cycles. These are heavy hitters for sure. First along came the King of Wands. Like, that's what I have to kind of back me. These are elevated networks. Like, they know what they're doing, whatever industry they're in, for sure. And so when you come up to bat with what you've got, organic materials, who you are, and what the environment provides, you know what, like, when you have the appreciation and honor for that, the respect for that level, for both arenas, guess what comes along? Other support crew, colleagues, heavy-hitting colleagues, King of Pentacles, like the best balls, for sure. But, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you have all the supplies now. Absolutely. Like, you are fully stacked, fully decked out. This is top shelf material if we're looking at the full moon right here. So next full moon, I don't have my calendar here, but, like, this is my manifestation crew. And some of them are, like, working within the justice system. But this is like Six of Pentacles in reversal. They have to go through some uncomfortable things, uncomfortable situations in order to achieve justice. I don't know how to explain that, but it's almost like having to face, like, a pissing contest, you see, of wealth. Like, so this is something that is kind of, they're assisting with me on that, because there's a lot of notations there, you know, like footnote notations. There's a lot of clarity to be provided per party and situation. But what's a clarifier for justice and Six of Pentacles? Do we do justice first, or do we do them separate, justice and Six of Pentacles, or together? We do them together. Okay. What's the clarifiers for that? For my collective? Oh my gosh. Well, they gave us 3. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse, pending victory. 2 of Swords. Like, this is kind of like roped off situation. Like, it's uneffable with, basically, you see? This is not up for discussion. This is non-negotiable. It will happen. And the way I know it's going to happen is because there's the Lover's card right there to achieve balance. Like, it is due. Do you see it? Like, it's meditative. You can count on it. Yeah, do you see? I keep getting in my head, like, I beat your ass like a effing drumstick. That's a Lil Wayne. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, that's what they're saying there. Okay, that's for my collective. And then looking at the clarifying cards, we'll start with the King of Wands. What's the clarifying? Oh, wait, that's the wrong deck. Okay. King of Wands clarifier. Oh, King of Wands again in reversal. Look, they come in with their full deck. They know the know-how of, like, how to, you know, access underground networks And it may like also incur like having to go into lower vibing avenues in channels in order to attain whatever it needs to be attained, resources. But most of all, they're upstanding. Like this is a highly pixelated card, basically. So it's the most transparent, even though that this is like the reduced version of the most transparent. Like if we if it has to go there, it will go there type of energy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, the moon card. What's a clarifying card for my collective on the moon card? That's funny. And they're also saying, like, for my younglings that maybe they don't quite identify being within these positions, you have that in your life. If not, you are, like, you can't underestimate yourself. Like, big things also come in little packages, you know, that kind of energy. You can't judge a book by its cover, you know, you can only read so much from its cover. So, that's what they're saying. Your impact is far greater. So, okay, the moon card. It's a clarifying card for my collective on the moon card. This one. The Emperor card in reverse. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, this is major underground networks. This is manifestation. These are, I want to get one more clarifier for that. Because, like, if it needs, sometimes it really has to go there in order to manifest. Like, you have to go through, like, the deepest depths of pocket. Like, there's something about it that's, very much underground. Like, not many people know about this kind of manifesting power. Like, they only know, like, if they're in spirituality, they only know, like, the frolicky bits of it. They only know, like, the aesthetic realm of, like, having to go through the dark night of the soul. This is, like, the very basic, you know, I don't know, spirituality 101 version. But it's, like, 101A, you know? 101 1.0A. You know, it's very, and I'm not like speaking trash on it. It's just more like this is not as well known because you have to become more well versed. Something about that there. Like there's more life experience tied to it. Like in order to know how to greatly manifest, you need to know the realities and the ways of the the other side of the sword, you know? I really feel like that. But the other clarifying part to it is Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, you have to be, like, you have to answer when you're chosen, okay, amongst several that are kind of similar in its impactful offerings. There's not many that will answer to what it takes. Some don't realize that they know they have what it takes. Something about that here. Okay, let's get a clarifying card for this clarifying secondary card. I don't know. It's just strange. For my collective. Page of Swords in reverse, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people fake the funk, you know? Page of Swords is liar, liar, pants on fire. But it's also, if... Not all pages are at entry level upon, like, what do you call it? What do you call them? Not all initiates are, what do you call them? Like, interns. Intern levels. Like, they're, like, some of them are, just starting, you know, a new journey, and this is like a new thing that they're learning, but they're well versed in other subjects. So there's this standoffish appeal in being objective with learning pursuits. So they answer the call a little differently. Unconventional type of energy. So like me, I've gone through bits of the underground to better recognize the material that we're working with. And so when you know what kind of resources are out there, and the ways in which to achieve them, you're also like that much more open to alternate ways of getting there. You know what I mean? Like, this is the common way in which most achieve it in like the right-handed path, then the left-handed path, then the middle path. But then like there's also like that burst of creativity on the underground level, like underground artistry, in order to like mediate between both worlds, and it takes independent thought form. That's the true power. Yes. So that's the moon card for my collective here. Yeah, and that's further amplifying this like King of Wands, and like I've never seen it like doubled up like that ever. So it's understanding the polarities and taking charge with that. So King of Pentacles is a clarifier for that from a collective. King of Pentacles. Okay. This is it. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. It is the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So this is having a great advantage in just showing up and having the intention to start. So in total, I've got 17 wands here. So this is amplified, like the spark, the firework energy of like celebrities. So these are, yeah, let me see. So you show up regardless, even with your boo-boos, okay? Because there's work to be done, and you're the right person to do it. You are elected to do so. And so you get your childhood spirit, and you're like, hey, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I'm so for it. You know, I'm so down. So like attracts like in the energy of like initiate energy, like I've elected you to do this because you are the right person to do this. And you're like, hell yeah, I am. And then you're like, you come against the opposition, but it's like the opposition can't hold any light to you. You see, like, the opposition isn't even in the picture. Like, that's how, you know, irrelevant, you know, it is. Just like the concept of opposition and having the higher hand. Like, you're still all in the picture. You're still absolutely counted in. So, in that appearance and that lighthearted, like, appeal, like, yeah, I'll get at this. Like, this is cool. That's the 10th, and then the 7th, that's 17. That's the major arcana of the star card. So when you're looking at the star fire power and like the firework energy, this is like totally lit. This is like 4th of July and born on the 4th of July kind of energy. Explosive rather, in your makings. So wonderful. I love it. How could you not love it? Alright, give yourselves a pat on the back for how far you've come. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. There's an element of, it could be codependency in certain appeals and lower vibing energies, but it could also be interdependence. Let's find out. 6 of Cups, it's interdependence. Yeah. These are like, you know, in ancient civilizations, like everyone brought their shiz, their trademark and their craft to the table. Everybody was known for a particular contribution. That's where the focus was. No bullshits, okay? And so that's what we're looking at here. It's primitive in its level of like ancient tribal knowledge. Like where, yeah, that's what they're saying. Interesting. Okay, so what's on the bottom of the deck here? Yep, huge contributions. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. And then follow it up by 3 of Swords. It's kind of like sacrifice, like I don't know. I mean, some of the sacrifice is also in the process of give and take. Like you choose your battles. Definitely. You don't nitpick on every single thing. You know, in order to make things work, in order to keep this boat afloat and ongoing, like having progress, like from destination to destination, you have to be able to pick your battles. And so there's an element of like sacrifice in it, within this major investment. Yeah. Interesting. That's the bottom of the deck. No secret to our sauce. Yeah. And this is extreme accountability, because this is like the version of you know, when like I think in Japanese custom, like old samurai type of energy, if they've done something to discount the collective, like it's not just about disobeying, it's dishonoring your family, your community, etc. There's an area of sacrifice, of like not acknowledgement that like they did that, they took part in it. And so it's like releasing yourself like from this collective, because you've done them a disservice, not just a disservice, but in a context of values, like you've dishonored them. You've showed your true colors, like who you are at that level. And that's kind of I don't want to say like you can't forgive yourself for it, but you cannot it's like, let's say somebody cheats on you and then you take them back, but because of that leniency and human nature, what inevitably happens is they do it again. You know, there's a seed of that, you know, just like it's just time, you know. And so there's something about that there, where things are forever changed because of that. So you have to like release yourself from it, you know, in the most respectable manner, in order to regain that sense of honor, personal honor. Like you probably can't make it up to the person, but you can restore your honor by separating, like giving like things are never going to be the same again. So if there is an ongoing relationship, it has transformed and mutated to something else, one that's become more distant, for the level of protection and honor on both realms. Holy smokes. Okay. Top of the deck, no secret to our sauce, is Seven of Swords in reverse. Finally, no bullshit. Top of the deck on this one, Ace of Cups. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Replenished. Things are restored. Into balance. I'm into balance. Are you? Okay, we got two people here, so we're gonna do two takeaways now. One takeaway is the Hangman in reverse. Totally lit. You are enlightened. Thank your guards. Yeah, thank your guards, your guides, and my guides. Skirt. Okay, second takeaway is the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, these are teachers, like respected teachers off in the boonies. You know, like you are either you or you are due to expect mentors that are like not as accessible to others. This is definitely it. You see, because you're due for your own higher firepower energy. You see, like this is its own like lit, you know, firework, and you're riding on that, right? So even though you are already aware on your own, like you're good, like you're already flying high, you're good. Having that new resource of not just a soft skill, but also like a certain level of awareness that projects you into a higher trajectory of like your daily life or your major decisions. Like this, you're into a new level of awareness, but like you can fly so much higher with this energetic, and that's due to come if you're not that energy yourself. But all in all, like in totality, if you're going to look at the greater picture, this brings you to this like fully like embodiment of you being that energy, you know, to others. It's kind of just like a training program. You learn, and then you have the option to teach, whether directly or indirectly. But this is like unconventional type of energy. This is like when you're chosen, you have your elect for an array of adventures for sure. Amplified energy. That's your first takeaway. Okay, the clarifier for your first takeaway is that one. 5 of Cups. Because this is unconventional, you must forego certain things that just that have already expressed that they're already dying out, you know? Something at last of the dying breed type of energy. What's that song? Anyway, that's what it's showing me. Like, you have much more to celebrate and much more going for you that is erect, and that is like kind of like that gives you your own, like, fortifies your own backbone, okay? But the things that have fallen are very obvious, so you must say goodbye to them in order to have this thing appear, you know, in your energetics. Okay, your second takeaway is, I'm just gonna pull it, okay? The Fool card. Yeah, see? Like, the path appears once you recognize that, you know, there's so much more to go on. Clarifier for that is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, you got to give yourself some love on that. Yeah. You owe it to yourself. Look, they're facing in the same direction. You see? You owe it to yourself. Like, as above, so below. Like, I'm good with this new start. You know? Excellent. Okay, so what are my 3 takeaways? Takeaway numero uno is Ace of Wands in reverse. Hold your ammo, hold your firepower, use it on yourself, Title. Okay. I'm supposed to get a clarifier for that too. Ace of Wands. This is also like being lent the wand of Hecate. Like, let me just leave this here for you, Tina. I'm not gonna like put you up to it, but you have to opt in to whatever magic I offer. And I don't do this much. I don't really lend my hand, nor do I offer my own tools, but you can move with it. But again, because this is the luxury of an offering, you must move to it. Yeah, Page of Cups right there. So, oh, this is given with love, like admiration energy, like, you know, that's an admirer, a youthful admirer, and then having like Hecate's wand, that's insane. Thank you, Hecate. That's insane. It's insane. Okay, my second takeaway. Thank you. Is 10 of Swords in reverse. You know why? You know why she's doing that? Because she identifies with Phoenix energy. You know, rise from the ashes. Wakey, wakey. Oh, crud. You know what this is? This is a world card, but hands-free. Like, look, ma, no hands. Because the way she's draped, but she's also draped in the robe of justice and also the emperor, if you're looking at the color coding here. So this is like this is it. This is firm. You are it. Like, she's saying, like, tag, you're it. Clarifying card for me and the second takeaway. Oh my gosh, not only is that Phoenix energy, that's a sun energy right there. Like, wakey, wakey for sure. Thank you, Hecate. So crazy. It's like Christmas in the end of January. Freaking crazy. All right, my third takeaway is 9 of Wands in reverse. Like, what does that mean? Clarifying card is Chariot card in reverse. Like, you don't need to show up to everything. Like, there's something like where you can park it like it's hot. Yeah, like there's so much appeal that you don't need to like show up to every avenue. Like, it's something about like give other people a chance. And I know people are gonna think like I'm conceited or my head's blown up so big, like spiritual Hollywood has gotten to me. No, but I'm just freaking reading the cards. Yeah, I'm hearing Hollywood. Hope Nick doesn't hurt. Don't go Hollywood, something like that. That's NF real. Yeah. So 97 is an angel number here for me. But yeah, give other people like a chance to shine is what they're saying. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, for those whose birthday it is today, or special, super special occasion date today, I will pull 4 cards for you. Okay, 4? Yeah. Got a call interruption. It said scam, likely scam call. Scammers. All right, so 4 cards from my special ones. Okay, 1, takeaway, 7 of Cups. Options are brewing. You see, like higher level options. Like you see it above the clouds. No, many are looking in that direction. Many are just looking by the book, the standardized view of what is out there. But you are seeing so many greater things that like are beyond the usual sight. So this is visionary level. This is Aquarian. Your second takeaway is 7 of Wands and the High Priestess. Your intuitive abilities are amassing. You know, they're superior to your counterparts, is what's saying here. Your usual. And this is just to say, like, you can consult on your own accord. Relative to your immediate environment, like you have the upper hand on, you know, your intuitive abilities. They're good. You can rest on that. Third takeaway is 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's having a level of ownership where you understand accountability is not about micromanaging. Okay. So you are partially also invested in yourself. You know, that's part of the ratio of like accountability. You know, you're not always there like scanning every single thing. Like you got to have a level of trust. And part of that is like ratioed back into yourself. You know, it's kind of like a recycling effect. Fourth takeaway is 10 of Pentacles. Look at what it brings. Look at what it brings. Massive wealth. Yeah, so I don't know. Am I supposed to get clarifiers for my special day celebrants here? Why not? Okay, so for the 7 of Cups, your options that are brewing, higher level that you're seeing, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like once you see it, once you lay eyes on it, you also lay interest in it. Like you're already kind of invested in. Like, oh, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like what the frick? Like a stork in the sky. Like what the frick? Like I saw that. Like at any given time in this moment, I laid eyes on that. Like I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I did. And so you can't unsee like that offering that the world presents you. That's live I Ching energy. That's a messenger in itself. So it's that much more accessible. So you're hauling that in. Okay. Your second clarifying takeaway in having the upper hand and the advantage of like clear line of sight in your third eye chakra and your manifestations, like your activity surrounding full moon or like new moon, you know, celestial events. 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's bringing that in. More downloads, more messaging for sure. Okay. For like you're getting what you need, the resources, the replenishment, the like trust it. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Your clarifying card is the Star card in reverse. Have hope within. Like that's again invested. Like that's a major like cosmic pentacle. When you in the investment ratio in investing in yourself, like what we talked about, that's you can absolutely trust that. That is, you are your own North Star right there. Okay. You are your own particular celebrity. Hold on. Sorry about that. And then for your 4th takeaway, for the celebrants of today, clarifying 8 of Wands in reverse. No words. Like, there's either upcoming communications relative to the 10 of Pentacles, or like, we're not going to discuss how you're receiving this, because to each their own. For each celebrant, but it's not to tempt anyone to F around with you and your pentacles, like what's due for you, because this is a series like of acknowledgments, like one thing comes after the other, then this and that and this. So because it's your journey and you're following it, we got to protect it, you know? So we're not going to talk about all the details, okay? That's what it's saying, for sure. All right, so I think that's it for now. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. And remember, with these last cards for my celebrants of today, you know, a reminder of the title, okay? This is a new news, the UnfakableWith, Uncontested, Part B, okay? That's what we're doing here. Not all side Bs are known. Like, when it comes to music or whatever, it's not as well known. But, like, those are hidden gems, too, you know? Like, independent films, that type of energy. So, I think that's it for now. I call back all my energy, power, essence, gifts, strengths, blessings, intellectual property from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to light and love energy, and then re-fortify to me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachment, except for bonus points included. Thanks so much. Okay, upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of roll out. In light and love, I close the portals in these readings now.